Okay, all systems are go. Welcome to HuskyADAPT Kickoff, everyone. So who here has been involved with HuskyADAPT before? I'd like to see who's in the room. Okay, a lot of new faces. Awesome. So this is gonna be a fun, wild ride tonight. So what we're gonna kind of start off with is just kind of like an overview of what HuskyADAPT is. I'll ask you guys to talk and ask questions. And then we have all of our lovely exec chairs in the room and lots of things for you guys to come and check out and ask more detailed questions about all the things that HuskyADAPT does. So let's dive into that. And does anyone have any other access needs before I begin that aren't covered? Awesome. Okay. So I'm Mia. I'm your student exec chair for HuskyADAPT this year. I'm a blonde Caucasian woman wearing a white purple HuskyADAPT shirt with a really awesome picture of a husky driving a getaway car with toys flying out the back and a soldering iron and all sorts of other things. So here at HuskyADAPT, really our mission is to foster an inclusive, sustainable, and multidisciplinary community, which I think this is full of, supporting accessible design and play technology. So just get an idea of how multidisciplinary. Raise your hand if you're a first year. Okay, raise your hand if you're a second year. Raise your hand if you're a third year. Raise your hand if you're fourth year above, grad student, etc. Okay, so see, like that's a really good mix of everyone in the room. And raise your hand if you're not in school and you're just a community member. Okay, sometimes we have community members come to the meetings too, because HuskyADAPT gets everyone. This is a club focused on accessibility, which means anyone is welcome. So really, our club focuses on lots of different things related to accessibility. So toy adaptation, design projects, Go Baby Go, outreach. This is kind of what we're going to talk about tonight. And then everyone is here to answer and ask questions. And if you don't have a chair and you need a chair, there's more chairs at the very back of the room that can be pulled out. So let's hop into it. So toy adaptation. And so we can all agree that who here played with a toy when they were a child? Yeah, so lots of people played with toys as children. Toys are really important for not just learning cause and effect, but also increasing the imagination, increasing engagement with others, all sorts of different things. Play is the job of a child. But not all toys are accessible to individuals with disabilities. Could anyone give me an idea of why the toy on the very far right, which is a DJ bouncing beats, might not be accessible?
It gives verbal directions, and someone who's hard of hearing or deaf might not be able to participate in the activity.
It gives verbal directions, so somebody who's hard of hearing or deaf might not be able to participate. That's a good idea. How about the remote control car that we have in the middle? Does anyone have an idea? Rory.
The controller might be hard to use, like how the buttons are set up or how you press them.
Exactly. So the buttons, Rory's saying that the buttons on the toy might not be very easy to press because they're fairly small. And who here had a bop it? Yeah, that was a really fun one. But why might this one be hard? Yes.
Why it would be hard?
Yes, why would it be hard to access for some kids?
I mean, the verbal directions, but there are also like a lot of like different little intricate steps you're supposed to do. Like even like twisting it might be hard for some.
So he's saying that it requires verbal directions and it requires a lot of different movements that people might not be able to do. And that is exactly what we have here, right? It says twist it and pull it and bop it. Those are all hard things that might be difficult to do. Maybe we need a collaborative effort to do that. So what toy adaptation does is kind of takes some of those little buttons like on the remote control cars and makes them accessible by adding an audio jack in parallel. And then you can use it with all sorts of different switches. So we have all sorts of different switches up here that we can then use to make toys accessible, for example. And then you can use it also from very far away. So you might use a bite switch, which you can bite down on. You might use a sip and puff switch, which you could blow in and make the toy activate. You could even use a head tilt switch and just move your head to the side and activate a switch. So there's all sorts of different things we do. So if you're participating in our toy adapts, who here has participated in a toy adapt? Awesome, we got a few hands in the room. What we do is we first take the toy apart. All toys are different. We do a lot of different toys. So this is kind of where the problem solving comes in, is then you have to identify where is an accessible point, where, like what switch you want to activate. So you figure out where you want, and then you solder the audio jack and payload, and then you test the toy, make sure it works, and then you package it back up so kids can open up a brand new toy at home. And I want to introduce you to our toy adaptation team. They're going to raise their hands right now. Malin and Anastasia. These guys kind of take the lead on running our toy adaptation events, and they'll be over here at the end to talk about toy adaptation. So, but let's talk a little bit more about toy adaptation and really what we do. So we do adaptation workshops where we teach students and like yourselves and other community members how to adapt toys during a 2-hour workshop. And then we also donate those to schools, families, and clinics all over the Seattle area. And we've had requests from all over the country as well. So in this past school year, we had 16 on-campus toy adaptation events, 3 external toy adaptation events at things like Microsoft schools, Girl Scouts. We had 180 new toy adapters, 83 returning toy adapters, and 128 adapted toys. So let's give them a hand for everyone who adapted toys last year. And for toy donation, we donated 62 toys to 4 families, 12 schools, and 4 clinics all over the Seattle area. So, does anyone see any differences in those numbers? I'm seeing some nods over here. What's the difference?
Donated less toys than we adapted.
We donated less toys than we adapted. So I want to bring you guys to the engineering problem here then. So this is the current toy donation process. So if you want to request a toy, you go to our HuskyADAPT website and you find our nice drop down that says request adapted toys because our communication shares built a wonderful website. You look through our adaptable toy list, which is just like a Google Slides that we routinely update with new toys and pictures. They complete a Google request form that takes maybe 15 minutes to fill out. And then they do a lot of coordination with our toy donation shares on when they can come pick up a toy. And then they have to drive to UW's campus to pick up a toy. I don't know about you, but that seems like an engineering process that we could optimize. So I want to bring that to you guys. How do you think we can optimize the toy donation process? So on all the tables, there are index cards. And I want you guys to take a minute to think through an idea and then write it down on the note card in front of you on how we might optimize the toy donation process. Yep. If you need pens, you got pens. Yeah.
We're gonna move the signs in that.
Okay, sounds good. Zoomies, I'm gonna put you guys in a breakout room so you guys can talk about this.
We could go back to the.
Yes. So after you've done 5 swaps, go ahead and tally up on the card like the 5 numbers that are there. Raise your hand once you've tallied up 5 numbers.
I get that.
Okay, it looks like we've got some tallies. Okay, I want you to raise your hand if you have an idea card that has a 25 on it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this mic successfully. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, if you have a 25, I want you to really loudly read that card aloud. Yes.
Okay, so ours is, the one that got 25 is shipping, getting grants from UW sponsors.
Shipping, getting grants from UW sponsors? Okay. Is that for like funding, do we think?
Yeah, I think so. So it's like a delivery, but people can't drive, then shipping it will be easier.
Okay, like, like shipping it, like sending it out. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so shipping, exec board, write these down, okay? Another 25.
too on this one. It was combining the Google Slides and the request form so that there's less sites to go in between. And then we also had, like, instead of just meeting at the school, mailing, shipping, and then meeting at convenient locations for toy pickups. So it's not just like one-off.
Okay. So we got combining the request form and the slides somehow, and going to convenient locations for people, so it's not just at UW or just shipping. Okay, other 25s. Yes.
That's basically the same thing, just like shipping it to a location that's closer, like the recipient.
Okay, shipping it to a location that's closer than people.
You said that you could put like your school down in like the collection process and bulk shipping it to school.
Bulk shipping it to a school. It's definitely an option. Okay. Do we have any 23s and 24s? Yes. In the
They
back.
partner with community organizations such as Rotary or Kiwanis, and then they can have volunteers come pick it up, and once they're highly established, they distribute regionally.
Partner with local organizations like Rotary and Kiwanis to have them picked up. That's a great idea.
And in a similar vein, I was gonna add camps like Camp Corey, take toys and give them out for free to campers. So like kids with disabilities at the end of their camp. And you can partner with them to see if they want adaptive toys.
Have Camp Corey, which is a camp for kids with disabilities, have a stash of them and give them out at the end of camp. That's also a great idea. Okay, do we have any other 23s and 24s? Yes.
Divided into whether it should be divided into toys that are, whether or not the toys are adaptable.
So the toys that are shipped should be split into adaptable or not adaptable. Okay. We got someone hand here.
I know bulk shipping was already mentioned, but we could also do like a pop-up event and collaborate more with hospitals like Seattle Children's. Because I know one time that I went to their inpatient child life, we had a lack of toys. So we had like, kids were requesting certain toys, but we didn't have enough of them. So that's what I think.
Pop-up events at places like Seattle Children's, because things like Child Life at Seattle Children's doesn't have enough toys. That's also a really good idea, and also very close. Other ideas? But does anyone have any idea that wasn't like one of the top scores, but thinks is different or should be heard? Okay. Thank you guys for helping us crowdsource some ideas. I think we definitely are taking note of those. And they're very similar to some ideas that we've come up with. Right, so some of our ideas have been increasing awareness of HuskyADAPT to local schools, clinics, and families, and maybe camps. Creating an easy to update, adaptable toy list and request process, and have set donation times at local clinics, or other common places for families. So if you're interested in helping improve the toy donation process, we're looking for like kind of a rapid assist team to kind of help with this. So if you're interested in that, email me at miahoff@uw.edu. Awesome. So we're gonna move over to another side of our toy adaptation, which is our Yellow Toy Club. Who here is in Yellow Toy Club? Got a few reps from Yellow Toy Club in the room. So Yellow Toy Club is for members who are lead toy adapter certified, which means they've kind of gone through an additional training to be kind of our elite toy adapters. So I'll go over that in a second. But our yellow toys are toys that might not have been fully adapted in a workshop. Sometimes toys are more complicated than we think. Sometimes we do need toys, and it ends up in kind of a mess of wires. So our Yellow Toy Club kind of comes in and solves those. Or we also get toys back from the community that have broken, and we try to fix those and get them back out so more kids can enjoy them. This past spring, they fixed 15 toys, and we have 23 lead toy adapters at my last count. And I think that might even be higher now. If you have questions on Yellow Toy Club, you should talk to our leads, Kira Dang and Zijing Wei, which they're raising their hands right now, and they will be here at the end of me talking, because that's very exciting. So you're probably wondering, how do we get involved for fall 2024? Our first workshop is next Friday, October 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Most of the toy adapts will be on Fridays this quarter, every other Friday, except there's one Tuesday. Yes. Because holidays. So you don't have to have any skills. You don't need to know how to solder. Just come hang out. It's a really fun time. You get to hang out with people. I don't know about you, but like Friday night, toy adapt, and then like 7:30, you go get dinner afterwards. It sounds like a great date night with your friends. So, or maybe the pregame to the pregame to the pregame, whatever your call is. But we fill all workshops on a first come, first served basis, and there's usually about 30 spots per toy adapt. Or I don't think we have any of our community partners in the room right now, but we might have some on Zoom. We also do external toy adaptation workshops. So here's a lovely group at Microsoft this year, showing off their toy donation skills. So you can learn how to adapt toys, same as kind of our on-campus ones, but we'll come to you. And you guys can also donate to HuskyADAPT in that process. And you can request the workshops through our link on our website. And those of you who are wondering about Yellow Toy Club, how to get lead toy adapter certified, you're probably wondering. Well, you have to attend 2 of our regular toy adaptation workshops. So that means you got to spend 2 Fridays with Malin, Jalen, and a lot of the other HuskyADAPT crew. And then you have to complete a mandatory safety training. And after that, you will be able to help lead toy adaptation workshops and also participate in Yellow Toy Club. So these are kind of like our skilled toy adapters who we also call on to help with other events like tabling and outreach things. So you can sign up to receive the safety training after you have completed both workshops, and we track those numbers ourselves. So if you have more questions, I'm happy to answer that. You can also ask one-on-one questions after. Does anyone have any questions on toy adaptation before we jump ship to the next thing? Okay, over to our design program. Who here has participated in HuskyADAPT design? Okay, wow. Okay, I guess we have a lot of first timers at HuskyADAPT. So that's but a little sad to see as a past design share. So we don't just do toys. Toys are really fun, but people need other things besides toys, like cooking and using their phones and kayaking and all sorts of other things. So our design teams do a wild array of different projects. So for example, some of the best projects that we've done with community partners is we worked with Seattle Children's on the Step It Up app, kind of an app designed at motivating patients to get up and moving while they're in the hospital. We've worked with Create and this Talking Books Library at Seattle Public Libraries on creating a sensory enhanced books. This is one where you can run your fingers over it in different book, like the story of the book would read out for kids who are blind or low vision. And we've also worked on our wheelchair mounted umbrella, which is also on this table over here. This is an umbrella that would mount onto the back of a power wheelchair, and then you could press a switch activated button and it would motorize up. So lots of different projects, and this is just an array of them. This has been happening for years, so we have all sorts of different projects in the backlog. They can check out more on our website, but we've worked with Seattle Adapt for Sports, all sorts of different organizations. The educational experimental education unit is like inclusive preschool at UW we've worked with. Can think of so many more. So if you guys have questions, subtitles aren't speaking. Okay, quieter. Cool. Okay. So that's kind of some of our example projects, but really being in the design program is a full year commitment, where you put in teams of 6 people, where in the fall you're really focusing on needs finding and understanding your project and working on some basic design concepts, and then we're really working on translation of that project. So you're going to be going through iterative prototyping and needs testing, and then really iterating on that initial concept to a final design, which we will be submitting this year to the RESNA Student Design Competition. That's the Rehabilitation Engineering Society of North America. They're a great organization, and they have a fun student design competition. So if you're on our design teams, there's a big competition this year, which we haven't done in the past. So that's something new. But you get to work on collaborative teams. So we have pictures up here of our students working on different skills, whether that be testing out a product in the bottom left. So they're testing out a mouth stylist here. They're presenting at a workshop. They're testing different in building. And these are our design chairs. Neha, Fernando, and Mark. They're raising their hands right now and will be at this table after. And really, our design program involves you get to participate in skill development workshops. So we don't expect everyone to have all the skills you might need to build a design project. So we do workshops on CAD and circuitry, user testing, among others. You get to help build some industry connections. So we do a lot of networking and mentorship from individuals working in the accessibility space. So pictured here is a panel of accessibility consultants from Microsoft and Do It and Create, asking all sorts of questions about what life might be like working in the accessibility industry. You get to go on a tour of the Microsoft Inclusive Tech Lab and Advanced Prototyping Center. And really, this is always a highlight for the Advanced Prototyping Center, especially. They love to show off all the different gadgets and how they do mechanical testing. So they say that the elementary schools that go through don't get as excited about material testing as some of the mechanical engineers in the room. And you get to see the lovely jellyfish light fixture that is like the sensory dream of your. And you get to end the year with presenting at the HuskyADAPT and Create Showcase, where you get to communicate your work to community members, clinicians, industry partners, and researchers in the accessibility space. So it's a really fun program to get involved in. So if you're interested in joining a design team, they will be having a design kickoff next Tuesday, October 8th at 6 p.m. in Nano Engineering 101, where they will announce the projects for this year. And you do have to apply to the program. It is fairly competitive at this point. There's 36 spots. So, but go find out. It's a really fun program to get involved in. But if you're not on a design team, you can also get involved through design sprints, where that's kind of a one-day event where you're working with a team to solve a design problem. So for example, this design sprint was focused on creating a guitar pick for somebody who had a recent amputation. Or you can also participate in our first community hackathon of the year with the King County Library Systems. This will be Saturday, November 16th, 1 to 5 p.m. at the Bellevue Library Makerspace. So is on bus lines from campus, in case you're wondering on how to get there. And the sign up will be out in the next newsletter. So anyone can participate as a community member, but to participate as a HuskyADAPT representative or a design expert, as we're calling them for this, you do have to have participation currently or in the past in a design team or be lead toy adapter certified. But anyone is welcome to participate as a general community member. Or if you think that sounded like a lot of involvement, you can help provide expertise to the design teams. You can attend the Design Sync this year, which is Monday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. in NAN 181. So that's where the design teams will get up here and not me, and they'll come and talk about their really fun projects instead of all the things that HuskyADAPT does, because you're probably sick of hearing my voice at this point. You can also, if you have accessibility expertise or work in industry with other skills, you're welcome to volunteer your time and domain knowledge to help mentor design teams. So this is a kind of a variable level commitment. We kind of create a Excel spreadsheet where design team members can access different people. So if they need information on maybe like, what plastic should I use for 3D printing, they can contact you. Or if you're an occupational therapist, maybe they'll ask you about how to fit a device or things like that. So if you're interested in that, complete the design consultant form on our website. And does anyone have questions on design? Okay. Well, then we're gonna jump over to Go Baby Go. So we have some Go Baby Go cars at the back of the room. That's the yellow thing on the table and the red thing on the table. Yeah, thank you for moving so everyone can see the lovely creations. So what Go Baby Go is access to self-initiated mobility, which is at the same time as their peers is really important for kids with disabilities who might not start walking till on a later time frame than their peers. Self-initiated mobility can encourage socialization and promote independence. It kind of kicks off like a big cascade of developments when you start moving yourself, your eyes kind of line in the direction and you go. It can change how your parents interact with you, how much you explore the environment, all sorts of things. But there are a few mobility devices for young children, and the ones that are there are still not covered by insurance. So Go Baby Go kind of acts as a bridge the gap, where we adapt off-the-shelf ride-on cars for kids with disabilities drive by adding things like pool noodles and rewiring it so that the pedal is activated by, instead of using a pedal, you can use a big switch mounted on the steering wheel to activate the car. So you can participate in Go Baby Go workshop where you can modify those ride-on cars to customize the needs of the specific kids. So you can see some different modifications here, like putting a bag on the back for a ventilator or adding a 5-point harness for some extra comfort. And I want to introduce our Go Baby Go leadership. Got 2 of our Go Baby Go team members. Where's Ellie? Ellie's raising her hand. And we have some of our Go Baby Go leadership team here as well, to answer any questions you guys have on this. In this past academic year, they adapted 13 ride-on cars over 2 workshops. The tech team helped create 2 instruction manuals, and they had over 60 volunteers. So let's give them a hand. And if you need a car for your child's school or clinic, please go to this website, gobabygo.rehab.washington.edu, to request a car, and it will probably get built at the next workshop this fall. So those of you who are wondering how you can help trick out these rad cars, you can participate in the Go Baby Go workshops that happen every quarter. This is a full day of fun where we start at about like 9 a.m. With electrical mods, and then take a little break for lunch or a snack, and then do structural mods. And then at the end of the day, kiddos and families come and pick up their cars, and we do some last minute adaptations and stuff. It's a very fun day. You don't have to have any experience to do it. The sign up for this quarter's build will be in the newsletter, but the build will probably happen sometime in mid-November. It's usually when the fall quarter build happens. So, and if you're interested in getting more involved in Go Baby Go, we're always looking for people to help with our tech team, so helping build instruction manuals, or maybe fixing cars that have been in the community, doing one-off modifications, or building our joystick models that are in the back. Email gobabygo@uw.edu to get involved, or if you want to help with fundraising, again, cars aren't cheap. So that's also a really important part of what we do. So if you're interested in that, we would really appreciate your help with that this year. Because we provide those cars for free to families. So that's a really big deal, but each car costs between $200 and $300. So to participate in an event, register as a volunteer for our next build using the QR code here, which might go to a form that's still alive. And I'll pop all the QR codes up at the end of this too. And does anyone what questions do you guys have on Go Baby Go? Okay. And now I just want to introduce you guys to some of the rest of our team. Like I said, HuskyADAPT does a lot of different things. There's a lot of different ways to get involved. Our outreach chairs, Anka and Vashi, raise your hands, kind of help lead our outreach, which is where we're focused on going out into the community and teaching about accessibility. So we have Discovery Days, what is a big one. Who here has ever participated in UW's Discovery Days? Okay. Raise your hand if you know what Discovery Days is. Okay, so Discovery Days is a really fun event where the College of Engineering hosts like the entirety of Seattle Public Schools. It seems like 3rd grade to 8th grade, I think, comes to campus over 2 days to visit all the different clubs. We had a really fun activity this year where we did Switch It Up and Spin Art with over 200 Seattle school students. So they got to come up and make some Switch Adapted Spin Art. And then they also got to check out all our other Switch Adapted toys. It was a fun day. And we're looking forward to it again this year. But we, again, volunteers for that. It's always useful. And then we also just kind of go out in the environment and do a lot of tabling. So we might go to Seattle Children's and hang out with kiddos and child life. We do tabling on campus, off campus, at all sorts of different clinics and events. So if you're interested in that, HuskyADAPT's for you as well. This fall, I'm excited to say that we have our quarterly lecture will be Greg Nakata from Adapted Design. He's also the author of Let's Adapt for Everyone, which is a book that just came out a year and a half ago about how to adapt basically anything, using a soldering iron or not using a soldering iron. He does a lot of one-off design modifications and stuff. He's an architect in the Seattle area and also does like accessibility consulting for buildings and things as well. So we're really excited to have Greg Nakata come and speak. So that will be in mid-November, so keep an eye out for that. And then I just like to introduce kind of the rest of the HuskyADAPT team. So our communications chairs run, basically, they always say everything HuskyADAPT, so raise your hands. Vivian, Samar, and Nipper. So if you're in this room tonight, it's probably because they helped. They create our flyers, they completely revamped our website last year to make it look as nice as it does now. Social media, emails, that's all them. So this wouldn't run without them. And our other exec team is me. I'm the student exec chair. Angelina is our treasurer. Don't see her over here right now. And then Stacy is a Create postdoc who is our design supervisor. It kind of helps with both the hackathons and helping run the design program. And then we have a wonderful faculty team that also helps support this. You can see that these are all Create faculty who work on accessibility research here on campus, but also really focused on getting things into the community. So they're always really fun people to talk to. If you see them at events, approach them, ask questions. They love to talk about all the things. And you've probably heard me say the word create. Who here knows what create means? I guess I'm give you a sneak peek. What does create mean? CREATE is the Center for Research and Education on Accessible Technologies and Experiences. It's a really cool center here on campus that is focused on making technology accessible and making the world accessible through technology. So I just want to give you guys kind of a highlight of some of the different research that happens within CREATE. Right, it can be everything from using AI, machine learning, and a video game platform to identify accessibility barriers in the environment. Developing ASL recognition tools. So they built a giant database of diverse ASL users because ASL is linguistically unique in different parts of the country, which is really cool. They've been working on developing appropriate access to mobility technology and understanding how kids learn to use things like the PerMobile Explorer Mini pictured here. Creating screen reader accessible data visualizations and codes and things like that are being implemented into Microsoft products and other things like that. So if anyone uses, what's the VS Code? Has anyone here used VS Code for class or something? That has accessibility features built in that were designed by Create students like yourselves. So just cool. So if you're interested in getting more involved with Create, the Fall Student Mixer is next Tuesday, October 8th. There'll be an information meeting about all the different ways to get involved at Create from 3 to 4 p.m. and then with pizza, free pizza, to follow 4 to 6 p.m. Really, being a Create student is pretty awesome. You get access to accessibility related research, like some of us in the room participate in. There's a lot of career opportunities in networking. There's Create classes and seminars, funding opportunities. So if you want to go to that accessibility related conference, look for a Create Student Mini Grant and so much more. Like I said, there's Create classes, there's an accessibility seminar that every quarter focus on different themes. This quarter is focused on conversations on time, access, and disability, and that's Mondays 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. on Zoom. And if you want to get involved with HuskyADAPT, if you're not on our newsletter, go ahead and QR code here, or just go to our website and join the newsletter there. If you want to, I'll give everyone a second to screenshot. And if you want to join the Create Community Slack channel to receive updates on events, job opportunities, and accessible tech resources, check it out here. And if you go to the Create website, you can find more information on how to join that student meeting on Tuesday and get some free pizza. And our team will gladly take any questions now. So feel free to stay, hang out. There are snacks in the back if you need a treat before dinner. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and participating. I look forward to seeing you guys at HuskyADAPT and Go Baby Go Builds. Hey, how are you?
I'm well, and you?
Good.
I am, you may or may not know, if especially if you're on social media, but I'm the SDC director for this next year.
Okay, sweet.
So I will be happy to share events.
Please.
So feel free to just message me through Insta and I can just share it through
Awesome.
mine.
Awesome.
Also, I want to let you all know about the first SDC event.
Awesome. We'll get this in our newsletter and
Okay.
on the socials.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Let me know if you need images and I'm
Yeah.
happy to send
Yeah.
digital.
Are you going to disability study seminar? Are you doing the writing seminar this year?
I am, yeah, I'm attending.
Cool. I'll see you there.
All right, see you there.
Hey, how are you guys?
I'm good.
Can I have one?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some. He's saving them.
Thank you so much. I'm very hungry.
No, no. You're the one.
Yeah, you should go check out the card.
I think I'm already on.
Okay, and then when you can go see you. Your mom works on those cards. Go see the cards.
Oh, I see. Thank you for the information. Yeah, I'm much more available this year, so I just want to get involved because it's like I'm doing biomechanics, so there's like we kind of like doing things that have like overlaps. So, yeah, but I hope yeah, with all the different like Go Baby Go, HuskyADAPT, great. Is there like people that are in like all three or
Yeah, people. Do you see all the people standing during that on this side? They're all in the exact channel. They get involved with everything.
okay, that's
Yeah, you can get involved in multiple branches of everyone does.
okay then. Yeah, because I also like don't want to overwhelm myself, but I also like want to make
Like yellow toy pots are really fun to get involved with because it's like every week.
yeah.
It's really important for us to get involved in like the whole year. Alicia is the person that'll be ghost back there, and she's on the team, like, helping prep for the build, and like, body printing and stuff, what is it, fundraising, delivery, connections, and stuff.
Yeah, like, remember something, so I was like, yeah, so.
Yeah, so we've already discussed with the project. Yeah, you might have a option to like participate as in need. We don't provide things with you, but it's like you still kind of
Just order the connections down to keyboard.
they either on the website right now or they already
How long have you guys been living HuskyADAPT? We like winter quarter for freshman days, and then we're just kind of like ambassadors for a little bit. We've been to like for full year now. So I really wanted to come last year, but I could not figure out like the timing. Like I was on, it was finally on the newsletter, like video. Can't go with that. Can't go with that either. Yeah. Yeah. We would like really try to find like a good day for like the workshops to happen, but we obviously schedule around. It wasn't